Today is 23rd of August 2024, and I'm going to take your mock session. So before moving on, let me tell you that there are four parts of Oxford ELLT speaking module. The very first one is introduction, the second one is presentation, the third is essay, and the fourth is picture description. So my name is Sitara Farooq. Could you please tell me what is your full name?
My name is Muhammad Adnan Yasin. My friend and family call me Adnan, so you can call me Adnan.
Okay, Mr. Adnan, can you spell your name?
My name is Muhammad Adnan Yasin.
Spelling, I asked you about the spelling of your name.
ADNAN.
All right. My next question from you is, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I play cricket and snooker with my friends. Recently, I take part in the snooker tournament and unluckily I got runner-up position in the final.
All right. My next question from you is, Mr. Adnan, that how do you practice speaking English?
Excuse me?
How do you practice speaking English?
I
Hello?
cannot. Speaking with practice? Yes, yes.
Yes, exactly.
I practice with my friends and from the YouTube.
All right. My next question from you is, Mr. Adnan, that why are you taking Oxford test exam?
Uh, I decided to take the Oxford test instead of IELTS and PT because and the duration of result is 48 hours and I have less time. If I decided to take IELTS and PT, I have less time, so I decided to decide. So I have decided to take Oxford.
All right. My next question from you is, Mr. Adnan, that why do you want to study in UK? Why not your own country, Pakistan?
I want to study in UK for high studies. And because in my country the research is very low in university, the research centers are not accommodated. But in UK, but in UK I got foreign studies and also and I also enjoy the UK culture and the research center. So I decided to complete my higher studies from the UK.
All right. My next question from you is, Mr. Adnan, that what kind of movies do you watch?
Actually, I'm not interested in any kind of movies.
All right. Thank you so much. That is the end of your first part. That is introduction. Now moving on towards the second. The second part of Oxford speaking module is a presentation, as the topic was given to you 15 minutes before the test. So let me give you some instructions. When you're going to start the presentation, you have to say, now I begin my presentation. When you're going to end the presentation, you have to say, thank you for listening me. And your presentation shouldn't be less than 3 minutes and not more than 5 minutes. You can start now.
This is the beginning of my presentation. Watching TV it can be a great escape, but we watch too much. I strongly agree with the statement because watching TV can be both beneficial and harmful. If we talk about the advantages of watching TV, it first of its advantage is that after watching TVs and movies, we feel stressless. We feel totally free and we also got the enjoyment. If we talk about the second advantage is that we also hear about the educational news and also the foreign universities from the TVs. When we talk about this third advantage is that we also learn about the whole society's news and also the politician news in our countries. If and its fourth advantage and fourth biggest advantage is that watching TVs we can also enjoy the sports and the other things that are recently on the TVs. If I talk about this disadvantages, that its first disadvantage is that the wastages of time, because when we prefer TVs and we do not uh, we do not do our mental activities or other important physical activities. This is because
Hello?
yes, yes.
That's it?
Not as actually I have received one call. I am explaining as well.
All right.
If I talk about this third disadvantage is that we do not do our personal matter, or we do not do our the studies or research, and we prefer TV. So this is its disadvantage. It's a fourth disadvantage that our children do not grow and they lack the skill, and the this is the end of my presentation, and thanks for your attention.
All right. Thank you so much. Now moving on towards this third part, that is essay. Could you please tell me what was the topic of your essay?
The topic was in UK. Um, in UK, mostly people prefer to travel by train, not on the aeroplane. So I have to describe the advantages and disadvantages on the train travel and the airplane travel.
All right. My next question from you is, if you were given a chance to select a topic of your own choice, which topic would you select and why?
Excuse me, can you please revise?
If you were given a chance to select a topic of your own choice, which topic would you select and why?
If I have the chance to replace my the as a topic, I select the sports and game, because the sports and games play a very important role in the society, and the people got fit when they do sports and games. I also elaborate all types of sports and games that are recently in Olympics and in other Commonwealth Games.
All right. My next question from you is that if you were asked to eat something, if you were given extra time to eat something, extra information to the existing essay, what would you eat?
If I have extra time to write in my essay, I share an incident that happened with me when I traveled from Lahore to Karachi during train travel. I got mm, three people came into the train and they stole every uh, personal belongings of many of the persons. So this is the disadvantages of the train travel, and I have no time in my writing session, so I describe you in this way.
All right. My next question from you is that using a train as a convenience source is a cheap service relative to flying to somewhere. Could you please summarize the sentence?
Can you please revise, ma'am? Mm,
Okay, sure. The sentence is that train travel from Lahore to Karachi costs only $25, while a plane would cost around $90 for the cheapest flight. Could you please summarize it?
Yes, in this paragraph, I want to describe that if we travel from Lahore to Karachi during train, cost only 50 to $45. But if we travel through the aeroplane, The cost was almost 90 to 90, $100. So, so, uh, so train travel is a cheap source, but the aeroplane travel is expensive.
All right. My next question from you is Mr. Adnan. That there is a word that you have used in the essay that is explore. Can you please use it in another sentence?
The word I used to explore, it means to investigate.
Use it in another sentence. I don't want the synonym or meaning. I just ask you to use it in another sentence.
It's to investigate that the train travel is the cheap source, and the plane travel is the expensive source.
Okay. Air travel takes significantly less time to reach its destination than a train. Summarize this sentence.
Air travel takes remarkably less time as compared to train travel, because when you travel on the plane when you travel by airplane, there is no traffic, but when we travel by the train, there is a traffic problem. So air travel is significantly take less time, but the plane travel, uh, mm, but the train travel takes a lot of time.
All right, thank you so much. That is the end of your third part, that is essay. Now moving on towards the last part, that is picture description. Let me share the screen with you. Can you see the screen, Mr. Adnan?
Yes.
Okay, you have 15 seconds to look at the picture and then you have to start description of the picture. Sorry, just give me a second, okay? Yes, you can start now, Mr. Adnan.
Yes, in this picture, I saw a teacher that wearing a white uniform, white t-shirt, and some students are sitting in front of this teacher on the bench. Uh, and the teacher is teaching the student. Perhaps the teaching is studying about the global map, and the students are enjoying from the teaching skill. The mm, they are teaching in the classroom.
All right, my question from you is that what do you think the visual arts enhance the teaching